All right, Air here, welcome. We're going to do a 1 week before open tour of the first Clover in Boston. So there we are, getting ready. I'm just noticing there's still a little Boloco OCO on the window. We got to get that off before opening. All right, you can see our checklist. We're just about done over there. It's a lot different than last time I walked through. So this is what a restaurant looks like 1 week before open. You can see the floors have been finished now, so they need a final cleaning, but they're like a concrete floor that we've put down. And we're not psyched about the way the joints, the expansion joints were done, but I think the rest of it's really awesome. The finish is really beautiful and everything. There's a little bit of painting going on right now. These rails on the ramp just came in today, and some of the lighting's on and in place, and some of it we're still waiting on. So I'm just doing a slow view of the space. So these windows obviously are going to open up. I think we're doing that later today, and that will all be looking out on the street. And this is where a lot of the seating will be. So there's a big community table and the seating which aren't in place yet. We're doing something different with lighting this time. We're trying to highlight, we have like spots coming down onto tables so that more of the light is on the table where people are sitting, and a little less in the overall environment. It won't be quite as dim as it looks right now. Some of the lights aren't turned on, and there's also cloud lights hanging from the ceiling that aren't installed right now. But it won't be quite as harsh a lighting condition as we have in some of the earlier restaurants. This is a temporary top. We're waiting to get like a Korean material here. We usually use something called chem top, which is a lab material, and it's been back ordered lately, so we've had a lot of trouble with it, so we're moving over to a different alternative. And this cabinet right here is for a water machine. So this is going to be like a tap to give yourself water, like soda water, cold water, like we do at the restaurants. And here there's going to be a cooler for grab and go stuff. And here is the retail shelving, where we're going to be selling retail items. So very exciting. You can see this is the stainless steel counter, which is now in place. And this area here is a temporary stand-in. We're having this custom beer cooler made, which is going to allow us to do 6 ponies, so like little cakes. And we're also going to do iced coffee coming out of that, which will be really awesome. But we won't have that stuff on opening day. You can see we have some tile backing the kitchen that continues around. We're starting to get the placement of the hot water. We're going to try the coffee grinders. We made a little closer so you can see that. We made a little small shelf, and we're going to put the coffee grinders, and we're going to get rid of the shelves on the wall right here, which I think will give a more open feeling to the drink area. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out. We have the hood. This is actually the Boloco hood, so we just reused it. And then our equipment is going to be under that hood. You can see the Clover kitchen, very similar to things you might be used to other places. These are some really cool little shocks that a furniture maker found, and it allows for like a nice soft close. I think it's super cool. We've never seen that before. So that's where the sandwiches will be made, and then they'll come out over here. You can see right here, I am not happy with this. This isn't what we want. You see that? This finish should be a flat cut here. And related, I don't have an overhang here, which I'd really like. So there's some little details that are frustrating, but I don't even know that we have good solutions for those details. Come around here to the rest of the kitchen. So you can see the stools in place. So there's going to be some seating back here. Nice big prep area right here. The refrigerator that'll be filled with beautiful food really soon. We've got the 4-bay sink. I'm very, very unhappy with the way that this stuff was all installed. This is made, so it's called a backflow preventer. It's made so that chemicals that we need for our dishwashing can't go back into the pipes, and you need that in place. But the way this was installed is a horrible eyesore. But worse than that, I think it'll be impossible to keep this as clean as I'd like it, because we'll be doing dishes and stuff here. So we're trying to work on some solutions to relocate that. Really not very happy with that. This is a grease trap, which you need to put somewhere, and ours ends up right here. And this little area here will have some shelving, and we'll store dry goods back there. So I'm going to turn around and give you a view of the restaurant from the kitchen. Coming right through here to the seating on the counter. You can see these little shocks again, which I think are really cool. This is our ice room. Yeah, is the ice machine in here? I thought the ice machine goes in here. Maybe it just hasn't been installed yet. There's a hot water unit right there. And this is a little storage cubby that doesn't have isn't all the way finished yet. Coming through to the bathrooms. So this isn't the style lock I want, but it's what we have. But it does have an indicator. I wanted that up here. I wanted that up here, on like higher up on the door, with a bolt over here. But it is what it is. So you can see our bathrooms, which will be familiar to folks who've been into our newer restaurants. His is the handicap bathroom. It's a little bigger in here. You can see we have our lighting following like the style of the clouds, and we've got tile. So these bathrooms are built to be super clean and easy to maintain. That's our priority when we're doing those. We've got an issue here. I don't like how the lights hit on this pipe. I think that we didn't figure that out before we built this, so we're going to try and figure out a solution for that. And I'm just going to walk toward the front so you can see what that's like, and we'll be done with this tour. So I'll do one more of these with the final restaurant for those of you who don't get to come over, and that'll be about a week from today. And we'll be announcing our opening day very shortly, and we're getting in the final stages. We have our building inspection earlier today. We passed that, so we're getting there. And that is Clover's first restaurant in Boston.